What's up, boys and boys? I'm Caden. It's Tuesday, and this video is going up kind of late by the story. So recently, I've given up coffee, and I've gone from 3 cups a day to none. Or no, that's a lie. I'm still at like half a cup a day in like 2 weeks. And I was making my video this morning in my car before school, and I fell asleep in the video. So sorry this is going up late, but I'm caffeine deprived. I'm going through withdrawal symptoms. Bear with me. So last week's topic was, are you more lenient with family and old friends? Alright, so I took off my shirt because it's really, really hot in my basement. It's cold everywhere else in my house. So anyway, old friends, like people you never see and maybe just happen to run into them once, like I'd totally be okay with them calling me she and stuff, because I probably won't see them again. And I don't know about you guys, but people who knew me before I cut my hair, who I guess I haven't talked to in a while, don't recognize me anymore. Like, I saw a kid from camp, or a kid I went to camp with in like 6th and 7th grade. Just in the street somewhere. I think it was New York. I'm gonna assume it was New York. And he didn't recognize me at all. So, yeah. People don't recognize you when you cut your hair. So I'm assuming people won't recognize me when I've been on testosterone for a while. So, no need to correct people now. But like old friends, like people you're still in contact with, I'm definitely not lenient at all. I was really hard on my close friends, like close old friends, to switch. Because they set the example for other people, like, someone knows I'm friends with someone who's calling me he, that they feel obligated to call me he too, so, yeah. And family, in the beginning I was really lenient, and now I'm really, really hard on them because, like, they're my family, they should be supporting me, but if they slip up, yeah, I'm not going to yell at them as long as they correct themselves, but if they don't correct themselves, then I'll correct them, and yeah, but it wasn't always like that. This is new. Like, I don't know, I've been out to them for like maybe 6 months, maybe less, I'm not sure, and I just started doing that now, because I feel like 6 months is not enough time to adjust-ish. And this week's topic is, one sec. So this week's topic is, if you start seeing someone who doesn't know your chance, do you tell them right away? Do you wait? From the perspective that they think I'm a girl, and they don't know that I identify as a guy, that doesn't happen anymore. But when I did identify as genderqueer for like a day, just kidding, like 2 or 3 months, I didn't tell anyone. I just let them assume I was a lesbian, even though I wasn't really. I don't know, genderqueer stuff is confusing. But, I think I've said this before. The one girl who I was seeing when I identified as genderqueer, she was pretty genderqueer too. It wasn't that she didn't know. It's just it wasn't really talked about. And she knew me as Caden, and she knew my name had been Maggie, so I don't know. So then from the perspective that they think I'm biologically a dude, and I'm not, I usually wait. Well, it's only happened a few times, but the few times it has happened, I've waited until they've known me, and then I tell them. The girl I dated over the summer, I think I waited a few weeks, maybe a month, before I told her. And the other person, we had been friends for like 2 or 3 months, and they didn't know until we started having like romantic feelings for each other, and then I told them then. But we haven't been physical, like, at all. Both people I wasn't physical with before I told them, just because, I don't know, that seems like a bad road to go down. But if I'm just making out with someone, or I don't think it'll be serious, I don't tell them, just because, I don't know, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm gonna get my ass kicked one day. I don't know. But it hasn't happened yet. So, I don't know. Alright, questions. What do you want for the holiday? For Hanukkah, I got a gift card to Starbucks, which is awesome because I used to drink too much Starbucks. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I still go there a lot because they have unisex bathrooms, so. Winter break plans, nothing big, I don't think. Maybe visiting colleges, probably like Boston. Have you ever had a bad haircut? Not really. They just look bad once they've grown out a little bit. Like one time, I get my haircut for like a while, and it grew into a mullet, and it was bad. How was your semester? Good, except I didn't do one paper. It dropped me from a B to a D, and if I could go back in time, I would do that. And my question is a really, really hard question, and I think it's going to carry over to the next few weeks. What do you think is the best CD of the decade? I'm thinking we're going to start with 5 this week, then next week we can do top 3, and then your number 1. It's really, really, really hard. Alright, so this week is your top 5 best CDs of the decade. Mine are December's Crane Wife, The Hold Steady, Boys and Girls in America, Bright Eyes, I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning, which is the one that has It's the First Day of My Life on it, so that's why it's my favorite. I think it's not the only one that came out this decade though. Radiohead and Rainbows, and Andrew Bird, and the mysterious production of Eggs. So there's my top 5, and maybe next week we'll do like top 3, like just keep eliminating them until you get to number 1. I don't know, tell me if you guys think that's a good idea or not. So I wanted to tell you guys about a movie called Mombi and Rose. It's from Belgium. It's about a 7-year-old who can't figure out if he's a boy or a girl, and I forgot about it completely. I saw it when I was like in 7th grade maybe, and it scared me because I don't know. But I watched it again the other night. It's in French, so it has subtitles. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I highly suggest it. Alright, so I think that's it, guys. Have a good week.